Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no,
Cause those hands and lights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky. Now with you, now with you, now with you. That I get when looking down from the sky. It's me now. Can't feel all this fear. It's me now. Can't give up this fear.
Hello and welcome everybody to the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. Another exciting day here. We're getting ready to kick off with the Weekend Warriors event, a healthy combination of kind of more some content creators, some pro teams. As you can see, we've got OXG, Oxygen Esports down on Team 12. They actually won a very recent $50,000 Code Red Finals here at Boom TV, so very familiar with the guys over at OXG. Just waiting for a couple more players to come in and join. Looks like we're going to be missing Team 16. Not 100% sure where they are, but we will be starting very, very shortly. So just hang out a little bit longer, and we'll kick off game number 1 as we drop into Kings Canyon for 6 games of Apex action.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn.
Just waiting for this one last player here for Team 16. They did join. Right at the buzzer, too, might I add. It was a little close on them. Hambino, by the way, everyone, huge shout out to Hambino. He drove 26 some odd hours to move literally just before this event. So, yeah, huge shout out to Hambino for making this. Holy Lord.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because
Vane is doing Vane things in chat. As we can see, Vane can count, so I'm actually impressed. Good job, Vane. Proud of you, brother. Vane's gonna be a smartass.
I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are
All right, so we're gonna kick off game 1. The player wasn't here, so we're a couple minutes past drop time. And unfortunately, that's what happens when your team does not show up on time. So they'll play as a duo for game number 1. Totally okay. They'll jump in game number 2. They'll be able to, pull that player in if they'd like. So a 59 out of 60 lobby for game 1, and I will have to turn up the volume now as well, so we're not, totally silly goosing it here. And let's always make sure that we hit that on so we can see where that next ring's going to be. We can see where those zones are going to pull. Going to check out where some of these teams are normally going to drop versus where they're going to drop for a scenario like this where it's not exactly a normal situation. You know, we're playing on Kings Canyon, as you can see, Season 14 variant. The most recent one as well, I do believe. Boogie, thank you for the follow. Best of luck today in the Weekend Warriors. Team Boogie's girls, everyone, right here. Team 3. Pull up. I'm ready for it. Team Wee Woo. Those of you who did tune in last night for Ladies' Night saw Wee Woo come in a very, very close second place. 2 points separating them in first as Quieto claims yet another victory. Ladies' Night here in Proving Grounds. The load-in took a little bit longer than I was anticipating. But here we are. Game number 1 of the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. This is the Weekend Warriors event. Excuse me while I grab a screenshot of player names.
This might be survey beacon over there.
So I have that for my notes later. Do have a $500 prize pool up for grabs today. $240 going to go to first place. $150 going to go to second. Third going to take home a total of $60. Still some good pizza money there. Your kill leader is going to take home $25. And the first person to wipe a team as a whole, so you 1v3, you get $25. Easiest money ever if you're not me playing Apex and pubs with randos. Oxygen going to be going to the north side of Crash Site, just north of. This is gonna be Team Ego, another team that we hopped in and watched quite a bit yesterday. No contest off of the initial fight except for caustic treatment down here. This is gonna be Meatball and RAR XD. Was watching Jen last night pop off, playing alongside Woodland, Chuck, and Dan Maddock. Very solid squad playing on the EU side of things. We are playing on the Virginia data centers today. They've definitely been more favorable for these multi-region lobbies than the New York servers. Definitely going to give this a rip. Not a bad kicker for Woodland Chuck as he starts off with a Gold Havoc in hand. No sights just yet. Woodland going to take an absolute little touch of damage. An eye on Brainsy.
It's always on the battlefield.
Nothing major happened, kind of just picking and poking at each other for the time being. Just keeping an eye on this fight up here to the northwest, or the northeast, excuse me. Droids down 1, Scarlet, Trevor, and Moonlight. They are facing 3. Minotaur gonna down Trevor. Moonlight, the sole player for Droids, trying to get away, able to do so. Does rotate away from this. Unfortunately, R1C, 2 rats, 1 controller, the EU powerhouse squad. Arca, Chaco, Thorfinn. Always trying to get their way into these Proving Grounds tournaments. Have a little fun, practice, and you know, it's always different when you're able to get back onto Kings Canyon after being away from it for so long. Especially with it being in ranked right now, it's back in the rotation. Why not drive a little competition around it? Be popping those energy barricades early, giving themselves a little extra shielding as needed. Gonna jump over here quickly. I did see Ego did lose one. Mandy Pink did fall. Den Pride is plenty high ground. Does have the Nemesis to work with. The Bloodhound scan comes out. Very crystal clear placement on where these 2 players are. Able to relay this information over to Jenner. Jenner also fragging out in last night's Ladies' Night event. We do lose Chaco, so it's quite an interesting fight over here. Just quickly popping up here to make sure that they were indeed... Alright, so they were able to get out of that. Droid's going to be eliminated. We're dropping back down to Mandy Pink. Den Pride still has height, still sitting with plenty inside piece of the hunt currently. We're going to highlight these enemies. And Red going to go for some hit fire card, not going to connect here. We're going to get ready to down, actually gonna fall. Jenner is gonna be Den Pride going down to absolute one. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to stay alive as Ego is going to be eliminated. We still have a fight down here at Caustic Treatment. A little bit of damage here and there for all these players, just rotating through quickly to see that. Not taking this initiation, I think, as hard as either of those teams would have liked, both allowing the other team to get out of dodge. Spiral going to be sitting just northeast of containment. They're up on this diving board, up against ANC. Outplayed another EU power team. Mandy Jax and Shax have played in numerous of our events here at Queen TV, including the Freedom Finals and recently. Did exceptionally well for themselves. Good hits out of Willem to pick up that purple Evo shield. Just a little bit of damage will always do the trick. You see where this next zone's going to go. Everybody starting to rotate over to this western side. Runoff going to be just inside of this next zone. Not going to be any airbase to play with, so not going to be as much legacy as we're probably hoping for. Voodoo gonna fall. Hambino's team. Hambino starting to take that damage. He does come out. Hambino able to stay alive thanks to Conduit. Hambino gonna opt out of this fight. Going to rotate away and reset. And I do want to see what G-Dolphin's team is up to. A lot of you very familiar with G-Dolphin. His Vantage gameplay is unlike any others on Twitch. Got a potential fight here for Team Temper. The Caustic ult does come out. Spades is broke down. Cloaked gonna be running into that next building, trying to stay alive for the time being. Cloaked didn't take damage. Cloaked gonna be able to get that one clip on the bullet. A beautiful shot from Cloaked. The final member of Temper does fall as Convergent pushes in, led by Seawoodell. Play out of Temper there. We'll have to check back in with them next game. Jumping up over to the northern side of the map, we do have Oxygen Esports getting ready to poke and prod at that diving board. Beautiful shots coming through from Reeds. Boogie Girls going to be eliminated. Mike and who is okay? So that's Phoenix Legacy currently. Mike Hawk, love that. That's what Alpha Draft changed his name for the time being. Absolute rascal. Phoenix Legacy taking that damage, now gonna have to retreat. Kyrie says, don't worry. We got verticality here. Everybody calm down. Disable sound, so give me 1 second.
Bogey here.
Sometimes extra silly, I tell ya.
Bogey over there.
Phoenix Legacy still in a position to take this fight. Fix my mouse bug. Jump over to here to where Weewoo's going to be taking on 2R1C. Going to be a very interesting fight as 2R1C. More of that professional skill level. Averly, Ashley coming over from the ladies' side of things. Also two powerhouses. Looks to be a powerhouse in himself. It's a little bit of a different team composition. Maybe they don't play as much as, 2R1C, but certainly doesn't mean that they're not going to be able to gatekeep from here, as 2R1C has a little bit longer left to decide. What do we want to do? Do we want to take this back? Do we want to reset? And that's exactly what it looks like they're going to do. Orphan's going to draw off the black hole. He's going to dump an Arc Star there to pull anybody that does come through. Hit for a little bit there, able to break the horizon on Weewoo. Going to push in now. Here comes Crypto, and just like that, a reverse swing is in favor of 2R1C. Luxferty going to be going for the slide wave, going to throw out the Rolling Thunder. Luxferty also about to get out of dodge here as Roar XD getting ready to join the party. This is exactly what Gen did yesterday in Ladies Night, is led these teams into these third-party fights where you're able to pick up the quick and easy KPs and putting into play now. Luxferty, though, you can see he did get down there relatively quietly and quickly, but here comes Woodland Truck with that Gold Havoc we saw him pick up earlier in the game. Does take his shield down to 0. Unfortunately, Thorfinn going to be able to take down Dan Madden. Woodland trying to get away, Jen trying to rotate away. Woodland now in a sole survival situation as 2R1C full set. Able to down one Thorfinn. Running through this lobby, controlling these pass-throughs. Beautiful shots out of Thorfinn. One and done. Thank you very much.
Let's check
Oxygen Esports still up northeast side of the map.
Evo shield here.
Still looking for what that next move is going to be. Teams have rotated in. Everyone's getting situated. I love the play out of G-Dolphin's team to take this far western side of the zone. Not sure what this visual clutter thing is taking place right now, so everybody bear with me.
Way in the distance.
Not 100% sure why it looks like my screen's carrying, but it also looks like an in-game visual thing, so we're going to leave it up for the time being and see if it corrects itself for the next game. Team Storm, they were the duo from earlier on. Mad Mike, the sole remaining player on the team. Gonna take some damage. Oxygen Esports does spot him out. He's picking himself up a couple extra accessories. Excuse me, going into Storm. Convergence sitting very comfortably in the middle of the next zone, almost dead center, if you will. See what else? Shooting at a little bit of everything.
Check out that area.
Everybody just poking and prodding right now for the time being, trying to find what that next play is going to be. 7 Adam does... That might have just... Nope. Okay, so it's literally... It's a visual bug. Very interesting. It's definitely a visual. We figured out, chat. We got this shit. Adam rotating inside now. I have to say, wait 1 second. Oxygen still up in that northeast corner. Jack Adams and Zephyrus 8 hit-ins. Unfortunately for Angie, does automatically go for that black hole instead of to the target spot for the player just left inside of that door. That's totally okay. Teammates are going to have her back. Mayborn into Zenia. Going to go for that revive. Going to get that off quickly. The other team getting ready to push in now. Not 100% sure if they were fighting. Team weak, so this is going to be Spiral. 7 Adam again opted to not go for that Kraber, clearly paying off for him now as they're able to get a couple extra KP as they push in. D-Sport crew is able to down and go. Love to see where D-Sport was. So D-Sport getting ready to go for a long rotation as well. They know that 2R1C getting ready to rotate their way into zone. Here comes Weewoo. They did lose Lux for the Ashley is about to die to zone as well. And unfortunately, we just watched the team die to the ring. And that's okay. Esports able to get inside of zone, just looking at this top 10, staring it down. A little bit longer, a couple more teams before we move up those placement points. Every team right now inside of the top 15 has already earned themselves that 1 point. We will be playing 6 games today, as noted on the left side of your screen, all here on Kings Canyon, the Season 14 variant. Same variant being used in ranked currently. See what else showing he can hit anything he wants. Breaking that balloon. Pure aggression. Meatball gonna go for an in-zone rotation. Love the play to take high ground there, give themselves a back way into zone. Unfortunately for them, it does look like Phoenix Legacy sitting almost directly above them. Definitely able to hear those footsteps down beneath. Sab's gonna make those call outs. And just like that, Alpha Draft. Gonna go with that Bloodhound scan. Gets reverse Bloodhound scanned. This is a little bit of take that, I don't believe. As of right now, giving up the high ground makes much sense, but here he says, you know what, I'm confident. Dumps a clip down the stairs, love the play. No digital threat, that's okay. Dump one into smoke anyway. So, apologies. The player asking if they could join the event. Slapper is going to be eliminated, unfortunately, falling in 11th place. 12th place. Beautiful shots with that pull out of Mike. Just going to call him Mike because I will forget to call an Alpha Draft every single time. Fury able to do a little bit of damage. Downs one, gets the trade. Might going to be the sole surviving player. Does have a Volt in hand. Does get one scan. Gonna go for that gold. Evo able to down one. Meatball and Oxygen going to be eliminated simultaneously. Alpha Draft on another level keeps his team alive. And that is, I believe, going to be Adams. Not sure what team Adams is on currently, but just went absolutely haywire. And I missed it. Adams sitting up here, so Adams going to be the one player to claim the $25 just for wiping a team. Bravo, Adams. Congratulations, Her Watson. Already putting a little bit of prize money in the bank, at least for one. They don't share it. It's this pizza. Thorfinn going to be able to take out one, as 2R1C not down and out just yet. 6 squads remaining. Thorfinn, your current kill leader, 6 kills to his name, 1,000 damage plus.
Never mind.
Reminder, we're in customs. We're not in public lobbies, okay? So damage in customs is far more impressive.
I got a hooligan over here. Let's reposition here.
Shots kind of raining down from every different angle.
Reposition here.
Zephyr's E-Kittens are still alive. Looking at the top 5, they want those extra placement points. It's like 1 kill point to their name, so kind of passive-aggressive Zephyr's E-Kittens for the time being. Not super aggressive, and that's okay. Sometimes it's worth it to play the long game, get yourself into zone. They know where they're going to be rotating into. Busting out the Fuse Heirloom, gonna go do some guitar slamming, Stevie Nicks style, inside the door. Brigades come out. I learned who Stevie Nicks was this morning, by the way. I just want to make that sorry. Beautiful hits out of Nazedia, throwing that frag in the other side of the room, giving themselves a little bit of cover, giving Zephyr's E-Kittens some breathing room. As the zone starts to close, ANC outplayed, does have high ground, has the Growler in hand. Growler is on full auto versus the standard burst mode. Growler has no business being as fun to use as it is. 1 clips without even really trying. Shot's going to come through from Willem, not going to land just yet. Looking over onto Gene Dolphin's team, looking also to break the way to top 5. ANC outplayed, down in one of the top right, finishing that player up. Gene Dolphin on the move now after he's taking some damage. Akiger also getting ready to throw the Catwall. Catwall going to provide them that cover, give them the ability to sit in this zone just a little bit longer. Only 1 minute left, and we are officially into the top 5. Those are beautiful shots onto Andy. That one tap 30-30. Playing wide, it does look like 2R1C has gone around the catwall from a distance, playing down on the back of that military truck. The shots come through from Dodge, trying to get inside of that smoke and stay hidden for the time being. G Dolphin gonna throw out some helpful shields, try and keep his team alive. Zephyr's E-Kittens gonna be eliminated. We're down inside the top 4. 5 placement points moving forward per team, guaranteed. Plus the kill points they've earned it very frankly. So luckily G Dolphin, absolute one, gonna go for the break. G Dolphin right there almost did something he should not have been allowed to do. G Dolphin did get the down. Very impressive down.
Check out this area.
We do have 1 player left alive for Convergent, 2 players left alive for 2R1C, and 3 players left alive for ANC outplayed. We do have an EU final circle as the round starts to close.
Enemy, that's away.
We're gonna have to take a second here. Popping that shield battery, not many meds left. Only a couple first aid kits left in the bag. Arca, same thing, does have the drone go out, able to damage 2, takes a wide rotation, a beautiful rotation, knows where this Soul player is. Soul sole player able to get away as of right now. Shex doing the unthinkable. Jumping over to Shex. Do want to see if something goes absolutely wild with a Kraber. It does not, but ANC outplayed. Comes out on top of game number 1 here in the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. We'll be back in just a few with game number 2 in the scores from game 1.
Our Apex champions.
My heart rages around.
I'll bring the leaderboard back up once that populates, but we'll be back in a few with game number 2.
I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
All right, dropping into game number 2.
When you see me, you'll know
Ready to
it's the
rock,
end.
and I'm also just going to enable this just in case. You know, in case I want to get a little feisty with my observing, that's what I'm going to do. As you could see, though, during the break, we did have the scores pop up on screen. ANC outplayed, currently sitting in first with 23 points after a win. 2R1C takes second place after a second place finish with 21 points. Convergent able to take third with a third place and 11 points. G Dolphins team sitting in 4th with 9. Zephyr's E-Kittens tied for 5th with Her Watson and Phoenix Legacy, 8 points on the board. Excuse me, if you do want to see scores more current, please go ahead and click command or use command now in chat or command scores. Command scores will bring you to an external leaderboard. Command now should prompt the leaderboard right here in chat.
Scratch, dear.
Roar XD going to be eliminated off of this early contest down inside of Caustic Treatment. Apologies, I just checked your history. Get a clip from one of the players claiming one of the bounties.
Level 3.
No contest going on just yet. Teams have started to spread out a little from their initial drops in game number 1, giving themselves maybe a little bit of breathing room. The important thing is Storm up here, top right of your screen. The green team, they are a full team of 3. No excuses left to actually come in and go crazy. There's another team there as well. So it's Roar and Droids.
Level 3.
Unfortunately, losing Droids. Potential contest getting ready to come up here as Ego keeping an eye on Weewoo. Weewoo trying to just get past this.
That way. Let's go.
Bangalore is going to be broken there. Den Pride hits with the L-Star as Weewoo has to reset. Looks like Maxine, individual, taking the damage from that.
Follow me.
Ashwee now taking a little damage as well. Gonna have to sit down, pop a shield cell. Grab a little bag of popcorn. Teams over here in Swamps waiting for that contest. Just waiting for that first fight. Really break out outside of those initial contests. Sometimes these fights are a little bit slower. These two teams down here
Let's go that way.
in Relic with these girls getting ready to chase in. It looks like they're not going to be in time to take down Her Watson. Boogie Girls currently sitting in 18th place, or excuse me, tied in 17th place. A couple teams unable to get some points that first game, but it's only game number 1. Now we're in game number 2.
We should continue there.
Who's going to take what they've
Optics
learned in
here.
game 1, start to
Mid-range.
apply that.
Makes your
Zephyr's E-Kittens included outside here in Swamps. Not sure exactly where this next ring's going to go. Pull right over towards them, so they're prepared and ready for that. Staff of Phoenix Legacy have made a long rotation down to the southern side of Swamps. Plenty of real estate to work with there. Weewoo setting up on the diving board. These teams slowly starting to make their way in. Oxygen Esports up here in the top left of your screen, coming from Crash Site. Got a little bit longer rotation to go, and do have to watch out for Team Toe Slappers. Slappers will be coming in on this northwestern side as well as Oxygen. I don't believe that Oxygen has a balloon current. They do have an evac balloon. Reed's just not opting to use that just yet. They do have plenty of time to run into zone. Very confident in their gun skill. And right as I open my bloody mouth, Oxygen goes airborne. They do see the crafting taking place here at Containment, so this is going to be Toe Slappers getting pushed on and quickly. Going to hit a couple of those shots from Prox. Prox going to dip back, get set up inside the building. Oxygen Esports take some AP. Aiden using the Champions bundle. It was a personal favorite of mine until Cross Progression took over, and then I got, the best flat skin in the game. I'm going to talk about it one time today only, I swear.
Enemy there.
No breaks just yet. Bane doing a little bit of healing. Aiden has taken some damage. Reed sitting at the door, gets one kick on the door. Gives themselves an easy way in if needed. Quickly, the door does come open. As Oxygen Esports get ready to push in. Bane able to take down one of the conduit. Here comes some shots out of Reed's. Beautiful hip fire on the Volt. Toe Slapper is going to be eliminated with one swift push from OXG. ready to come into this. Going to be D Sports and Spiral. On board with D Sport, they do have the current high ground. Shots coming out of the Wolf. Doom has a little bit of ammo to work with. Not too much. Thermite will come out. Beautiful black holes in the cloud of Doom to give them a little bit of breathing. He's going to go inside the building, missing the rolling thunder. A little bit of time. Player did push in from Spiral. D Sport still holding the ground inside the building, full in hand. DK in the hands of Cruz. Charge ready to rock. Going to be scanned by that beacon down. Not even sure who's down there. Classic Mapper. That was the most unintelligent thing I've said today. I've said some shit, chat. Said some shit.
Enemy here.
Esports still sitting inside this building waiting for some form of contest as ANC Outplayed has joined the party. Here comes Storm. We've got 4 teams vying for a building. 1 room occupancy. 11X Brian and Cruz still playing this game very patiently, waiting for the poke to come. It's not going to happen. Spiral. Wise decision to back up reset, knowing that ANC Outplayed was up on the hill, but there's a 1 seed from the north. Shots raining into those windows. Uchako able to do a little bit of damage. 2 kills to his name already. Cheeky little wall bounce up over the rock, because why climb when you can wall jump? I agree. It's sound logic. We have something going on way the hell over down here in the bottom southwest corner. Ambitious Boogie was able to get away from Hambino, who is on the hunt. Hambino's still on the hunt, wanting to finish off Boogie's girls, and unfortunately for Boogie's, Hambino's team not letting the foot off of the gas. Ambitious turns around, able to actually shoot after smoke above the smoke drop. Does not get the pull through the smoke. And Boogie's girl is going to be eliminated in 17th place. Hambino comes out on top.
I see an enemy over there.
Let's go that way.
I've got eyes on one of them over there.
Just check. Good shots out of 4. Been able to land 1, 2 of those. Fake on. Taking on that D-Sports team. Now we're going back over. D-Sports is down to 1. It looks to be such a solid full group setup. Unfortunately, collapses on top of them as Spiral pushed in. We do have a Revenant in the lobby. Who's getting grounded?
Watch in
Not
here.
Spiral.
Making contact with enemy.
Storm running the Horizon Pathfinder Revenant. A comp you will not see in the other place. Watson eliminated, top red and green. G opening color. God gonna go for that jump away. Thank goodness for actually having Revenant there, able to get themselves out of a not ideal situation. Right now, Spiral holding this building down like their life depends on it. Are into placement points. Meatball taking some pokes over at OXG, sitting up on top of this building. Goat, another EU player. Start raining hell. Hits for 57 on the Horizon. Horizon's going to have to back up here for OXG. Sure we're not missing anything crazy on the southeastern side of the map since there's so many damn teams going on. Plus on the northern side of this next zone, still on a Spiral fight right now.
This place there.
Spiral breaking as many fences as they possibly can to drive my ears and sounds absolutely crazy.
We have a problem, and there they are.
G-Dolphin, bow in hand. Not what you want to see.
There.
Maxine, the lone survivor for Weewoo. Cannot get the banners back. Cannot craft the banners. It is Maxine against the world for Weewoo. Oxygen Esports getting ready to come in just above Hydro Jam yet again.
What we science folk call a body.
Aiden gonna call out those players, knows they're sitting inside of that building. Did just see Brainsy take a Kraber. Excuse me, Temper's gonna be eliminated. Mayborn and Co. Climbing tech there. Able to do a little bit of damage, however. Venus team's going to be taking height, giving themselves some advantage here just south of Hydro Dam. Zephyr's E-Kittens. They're doing E-Kitten things. RX Angie bought the Deathbox skin, everyone. It's okay. Everybody just calm down. Be okay, I promise.
Always better than iron sights.
Phoenix Legacy has themselves set up in one of these wooden shacks with more fences than ever possibly needed, but I love the aggression. Storm hopefully trying to get this last man or not to be able to happen, so they're going to have to rotate back out through Alien. G-Dolphin getting that finish on Brainsy, jumping over the meatball as they're starting to struggle. They are down to a 2v3 versus G-Dolphin go. G-Dolphin also playing outside, making sure that no one else is getting ready to come in for part of this, which they are. Hold from G-Dolphin. Knows that the case is coming down right across the bridge. Time to back up, give themselves some space. Able to do so successfully. G-Dolphin still has the bow. Tries to go for the finish there. G just gonna miss that. Unfortunately, the player wasn't moving in all fairness, so it's simply okay. And Virgin has found themselves a nice piece of real estate south side of the circle. As you can see here, they've got a little bit of this building to work with. They do have RX Angie's team as well as Mandy Pink and Den Pride sitting just to the south of them. They're going to be pushing in shortly as well. However, Maxine just having the time of her life, really, inspecting some trucks. You know, the new Tesla trucks just went on sale, so good for Maxine, buying herself something nice.
Target spotted.
Squishy dropping smoke to get ready to drop down into Swamp. Push has come through a beautiful push out of Bane. He made a little bit of breathing room. Accidentally goes for the revive. That's going to be it for Spiral as Oxygen Esports pushes in and takes down another. Phoenix Legacy getting ready to go into a fight of their own now, taking shots through the crack up top. Hate that crack more than anything. Be 2R1C sitting directly above them. Two teams playing on NA pin against each other. EU versus NA a little bit. You know, we like to start friendly Twitter banter. Very friendly.
Safety's off.
As well, and you're going to be able to hit him from range. Ambino is taking damage now. We're up to ANC outplayed. Andy was able to down Ambino. Ambino does get finished off. Yaz has gone down. Sab's able to take down Hyarka. We're jumping back over this fight.
All right, I gotcha.
Big Legacy was eliminated at the hands of 2R1C. And unfortunately, Viwu also going to fall on the top of the kill feed. We are inside of the top 10. Half the team's in zone still. 2R1C taking this damage, knowing that they need to stay alive. The fuse grenades are going to come through. G-Dolphins team falls in 8th place in game number 2. Jocko to R1C have found the building that they need to hold. Ambino's team falls. We're down top 6. A minute left here on this final zone, this final circle. Sitting so comfortably outside of zone. Will have to make their way inside of zone shortly, and ANC outplayed has taken all but the good real estate as we're getting ready to have a contest between Oxygen and Conversion. Phoenix going to dump the grenade, not going to have time. Seawood pushes in with the Vulcan pocket. Not much to work with. Does have the gold mag, thank God. Gold mag, for those who don't know, you will reload automatically when that gun's in your backpack. It takes a little bit of a delay, but beyond helpful in a situation where you have to. Does Esports going to be pushing in on that quickly, able to walk away unscathed. As Aiden and company come out on top. Ego going to be eliminated. We're down to the top 4. ANC outplayed, still poking, prodding. Plenty of zone for them to work with. Same situation for them as Zephyr's E-Kid is pushing in, trying to stay alive, trying to stay out of 2 R1C sites. Just so damn hard to do when there's only a couple rock formations to play on. Mayborn trying to keep things rolling. Able to get the shield swap, a beautiful shield swap too. Able to almost get that break on Horizon. Unable to get the finish. 2R1C comes out on top. We're down to the final 3. Oxygen, ANC outplayed 2R1C. Teams that don't normally get to play together just due to regional differences. 2EU versus 1A. We've had an EU winner already, and we see another.
That way. 가자.
Another time.
Level 5.
Round 6 beginning to close. You can see right here, this little circle is going to be that final zone for. ANC outplayed, very favorable on their part. They can hang in this zone much, much longer than the other teams. R1C will have a little bit of real estate left for a second. Oxygen, they will have to move. They do have the respawn beacon. Reed's potentially getting ready to throw this out here in just a little bit. Give themselves as much potential cover as they can in a situation with no real cover otherwise. You have, like, you know, this little mother tree here, which they're playing on currently. That's what I'm calling this tree now, is mother tree. It's big, and it reminds me of the tree I saw on the Amazon on Naked and Afraid. It's mother tree. Aiden going to fall at the hands of ANC. This is when those posts burn those resources as quickly as you possibly can.
People depending on you.
And hold on 1 second. Players asking questions about silly little things. Oxygen Esports getting ready to move in. No real cover, but the conduit comes in handy as they go airborne. Unfortunately, Reeds goes backwards. Reeds going to be able to hang out a little bit longer than he expected. Oxygen does have high ground, which is not a situation that we had planned for. Oxygen able to make their way over relatively unscathed until Reeds falls right there. Uchako able to put one on the board, potentially for 2R1C. No, Reed's going to be able to pick that up to R1C. We're jumping on board with Ayarka. Doesn't have the roof angle. Beautiful shots through. Doing some damage with the Havoc. I do believe currently we've got a team on roof, inside and below. So, do the math. This is like one of those triple stack burgers that you don't want to eat. And because it's a triple stack burger. Geeky little angles from Thorpe and pulling apart the roofing. Gonna have to find some new roofers. They left some serious gaps. Not licensed or insurance. Stop hiring roofers off Facebook Marketplace. See, prime example. Zone's getting ready to close. Zone is going to be pushing everybody out. We're on board with Oxygen Esports as they're the bottom level team for the time being. Black Order now. Cracks come through. Arc Stars. Thermites are on the ground. Aiden goes airborne. Aiden staying inside of the circle somehow. Able to take this lift up one more time. Gonna go for the hit by RBC eliminated. Oxygen Esports, it was all but done for them, and they came out on top of game number 2 in the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. Congratulations to OXG. What an amazing endgame there, considering they lost 2 players on that rotation. They went down, and they had low level. Congratulations to OXG. We'll be back in just a few with game number 3.
what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love.
Boogie, I think cracked is an understatement. I was really pulling for you guys in that game too, when Hambino had your absolute numbers. I felt for you. I was really hoping one of you could get away. Really looking forward to game 3 though. Thank you so much for playing, Boogie.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do.
Just making sure Jenner asked for 1 second, but her team's full. We'll just scare everybody a little bit. Interesting leaderboard shakeup. We will kick that off shortly and talk over stats. So much can I talk about Apex Legends stats all day long, so thank you for listening to me ramble. Game 3 is underway. Let's calm down the wubs a little. Beautiful. What a perfect time to end. All right. I did obviously have the leaderboard up during break, but wanted to cover some of the finer details with ANC outplayed, now having a first and second place finish to R1C with a second and third place finish. Both tied for first with 37 points. I know, I built it up a little. I'm sorry. Big difference is going to be the placement points come into play for ANC. Excuse me, got excited. 2R1C. Kill points are coming into play for them. 21 kills on the board of the night. ANC outplayed as 16. Oxygen sitting in third with 31. G-Dolphin has moved up to fourth with 18. Convergent and Zephyr Z Kittens going to be tied for fifth with 17 points and round out your top 5. You can use exclamation point now, NOW, in chat for a leaderboard in chat, or you can use command scores, exclamation point SCORES, and that will give you an external link through our wonderful friends at Overstat. Game number 3 of the Apex Legends Proving Grounds is underway, making great pace. Players not stepping away for too long, bathroom breaks, not drinking too much milk. Ducks, if you're in chat, that's for you. Does look like Roar XD has opted to go someplace else. They've gone up to Spotted Lake. Now, Spotted Lake, this is going to be Toe Slappers. Toe Slappers currently sitting down in 16th with 2 points. So going to be an interesting contest for them. Roar XD sitting in 18th with 1. So there will be points earned here somehow, some way. Boogie Girls going to be uncontested, giving themselves a little bit of breathing room. This is what you love to see. Love so much that Ambitious is coming through from console. Huge shout out to Ambitious Boogie. Playing with an adjusted aim assist. We do use adjusted aim assist here, just so everyone's aware. They're all playing on the .04 value.
fire.
as we are playing a PC
Watch
hosted
out,
lobby.
Gallons. Body nearby.
And because I ticked aim assist override. Dan Maddock gonna go up, hit a couple of those hipfire shots.
RE-45 here.
Waiting to see how this fight breaks out. Roar and Toe Slappers. Reminder, not a lot of points between the two. So looking to get some points on the board.
Enemy running on.
Jen gonna take height with Mozambique. Love this out of Jen's mind.
Enemy here.
Able to do some damage. Horizon does get the break on the conduit. Conduit break ever so important. Woodland going to fall. Jen gonna hit for some flesh. Does not have the shields ready to throw up just yet. Toe Slappers looking to come out on top of this fight, giving themselves a couple KP. Jen, the only one remaining with a Mozam, able to down one. Playing the shield very smartly, able to get the break. Jen about to go absolutely ham with a Mozambique. 5 bullets left. No shields. No shields. Throws down the energy barrier, starts to get the damage she needed. Able to back up and pop this shield battery. Jen has 5 bullets and not much else. A little bit left in the R301. Was fully expecting the fake revive there. Gonna go for it. They're gonna go for their revive inside as well. Should be able to get that up. Jen now down to not much at all. Dan Maddock gonna take the wide angle, gonna shoot this L-Star for all that he possibly can. Jen now taking the shot. And Maddock pushes in. Dan gonna almost down one. Jen has to be so cautious with the next couple shots. And just like that, Jen's gonna be down to nothing. D-Sports and Roar going to fall. Toe Slappers coming out on top of the contest. You gotta feel for it every once in a while. When you don't have the ammo, man, it is painful. Not much you can do besides just kind of hope and pray. Does look like Phoenix Legacy got themselves into a situation here with 2R1C, Alpha Draft, or Mr. Michael Hockle.
Opponent there.
And here, I was getting ready. Skylake, thank you so much for the follow. I just saw that. Thank you. I'm very delayed and thank you for following. Dino comes through with the Volt. Plenty of ammo to work with. Gold mag in hand. Gonna take these rockets. Watson down very quickly and push in, and her Watson going to be eliminated. Ambino was the team that took down Boogie Girls last time, but it's not going to happen again as the Boogie Girls have moved into 15th place and secured their first point of the tournament. Phoenix Legacy able to get Savs and Kyrie back on their feet. Convergent very close to ANC outplayed. ANC outplayed down to 2. You want to see it. Not sure this was Convergent that was taken. We're just letting everybody know that if you come out here, you get slapped.
Check out that area. Got a live one out there.
This is going to be Ego v Meatball. Andy Pink was one of the winners in last night's late night. LG Green Squad. Reigns is putting in some entry damage. Is that Bloodhound stand out? Gonna get a couple of them while flying. Did you see the hip fire? I know, nerf aim is so separate. Brainsy coming through, absolutely crazy. Team Ego going to be eliminated. As Meatball gets ready to move into zone here very shortly. Map room just outside of that zone. You can see where this zone's going to pull to once we move into round 3. Boogie Girls over here looking to climb up top of the tower, trying to get themselves up to the top of the cage as quickly as possible, giving themselves some height advantage. Sky, no, I do not, actually. Very unregularly, I think would be a good way to put it. I will be doing the Proving Ground stuff this year, so at least a couple streams a month will be just dedicated to me talking over Apex, so if anybody is willing to listen, I am willing to talk, because I will talk about Apex Legends all day long.
Let's go this way.
But appreciate the follow. Appreciate having you here in chat, hanging out, watching the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. We've got Weekend Warriors underway. We're in game 3 out of 6, a $500 prize pool up for grabs. First place gonna take home 240. Second gonna take home 150. Third will take home 60. Tonight's kill leader gonna take home an additional 25. And I believe we've already had the claim laid. It's gonna be Pimp Daddy 69. Love that name. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what his actual IGN is. Adiums, yes. So perfect. That's actually the one that I had anyway. Beautiful. Love that. So we did have somebody claim that first 25 for the team wipe, but we do still have tonight's kill leader up for grabs. Current kill leader of the night is going to be Thorfinn on 2R1C. He does have 10. Uchako in second with 9. And Vayne tied with a bunch of other people with 6 kills. But EU leading the lobby. Persona, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. Phoenix Legacy, ANC outplayed. A little bit of EU rivalry. And I'm just saying,
Let's check out this area.
as of right now, EU does have the top 2 slots of the lobby tonight. ANC outplayed in first, tied with 2R1C, 37 points. OXG, Oxygen Esports. And A-Team coming into third with 31. Crypto Drone is going to be charged. Detonated. Here comes Alpha. Sabs and Kyrie. Shaq's going to go airborne. ANC outplayed, trying to stay alive. The Volt Hipfire comes through. Able to down the Watson. Sabs will fall. Kyrie does get the trade, but Shex is going to finish up Sabs. Go for that shield quickly. Trying to go for the finish inside. Able to break. Shex trying to put Crypto at bay. Phoenix Legacy now in a 2v1. Willem. Willem going to stay, or is Willem going to play? Willem decides to stay for the time being. Going to go for the the revive. Willem under fire and heavily as a third team has come in. It's the freaking toe slappers, baby. They took down Roar XD early in the game. They're looking to get their first couple of points on the leaderboard. See, Persona, that is exactly why I do all of the behind the scenes. I organize, broadcast. That's exactly why I don't play Apex Comp, because I also don't enjoy dying.
Let's displace there.
Squidell over here with Team G-Dolphin, not sure what had taken place. It won't let me put G-Dolphin's team, so we'll do it the manual way. G-Dolphin had taken some fire outside of ring, unfortunately losing Doge and a Cougar. We have to get that Phoenix kit off just in time. The brand new Final Fantasy R99 skin with the little weird shoulder butt. I could never shoot a gun with like a ball against my shoulder. It's very weird. I do love the skin. Wow. Virgin makes the rotation into Storm. They're going to take this balloon, fly themselves upwards just a little bit, give themselves some room. No other major fights breaking out just yet for the time being. Reminder that ANC outplayed.
Let's go that way.
Were
Got a
first.
live one out there.
ANC outplayed, also eliminated very recently. So leaderboard definitely going to be shaken up here. 2R1C looking to take this as far as they possibly can. Butsy, thank you for the follow.
One of them over there.
I have always loved Iarca's dedication to playing Crypto. I do not know a 2R1C that exists without. I've never seen 2R1C without a crypto drone. Never seen it. Very sad. Very sad. Everybody shows some love to V-Dub Bug Love in the chat. 27 months. Love you, babe. Appreciate you. V-Dub's my wife, everyone. If you're... I don't, my volume just went absolutely haywire somewhere. I don't know why. It's weird. Hold on a second here, chatty roonies. I'm gonna figure out what the hell this is. Something literally just, like, screwed up my volume. Oh my god, I'm breaking it! Chat, I'm breaking it! It's alright, we're gonna leave it up for the time being, but I moved my microphone and then everything moved for friggin' Spotify. Who knows? Hexius, thank you for the follow! Yes, as you can see there, very interesting turn of events. The NC outplayed 2R1C are tied. Why did my audio go down? Hold on, chat. I think I figured this out. The only way I can describe what changed my volume for all of you. I have a 3D printed Nessie keycap that lives on my volume up button because it's my least used button on my keyboard. I don't know what happened, but Nessie got mad, okay? And that's it. She just stuck there. So... now I'm trying to get rid of my Spotify problem. That's fine. 2R1C in a fight, 11 teams remaining. We are deep inside of placement points. 2R1C looking to distance the lead. On ANC. He's probably sitting in at first. Multiple pokes and prods coming through. Nothing exactly one-on-one mano-y-mano just yet as Temper has made their way just outside of the top 10. Looking for a little action. Temper going into this game only 1 point. Sitting all the way down in 17th. This is where that's getting ready to change. Temper going to look for a couple peaks. Convergent doing some damage. Oxygen Esports is taking damage. Wee-Woo is taking damage. Every single team in the lobby right now being fired upon. Maxine trying to keep things going as Ashwee is getting revived by Ava. Ava, the previous TSM player, familiar with both Sabs and Kyrie. Shots are going to come through from Maxine. Maxine, we're going to have to get her PC checked because this is insane. Maxine able to break two. Maxine almost took Wee-Woo to the moon. I would have bought $ Wee-Woo right after that. Over to Toe Slappers. Toe Slappers also looking for a couple extra points. Jack Adams with the R99 in hand. 30-30 hipfire. Going to miss those shots. Able to back up just a touch. Not going to matter. The caustic gas was too much. You have to go into that with a gas mask. You have to. Just like in Warzone. You put your mask on before you go into gas. Unfortunately, to do so, Temper's pushing in. Temper able to take it down 1. Temper able to finish up that kill. It's going to be... Dope in company pushing in on that. I don't know why my volume is still stuck here, chat, but figured out. Convergent and OXG going to be eliminated. OXG, your 3rd place team with a distant lead between G-Dolphins team in 4th with 18. OXG 31. Spiral trying to stay alive as 7 Adams getting ready to take that damage. Energy Barricade going to come out from Mistisu. Trying to keep things moving here for Spiral. Going to be difficult. Weak does have the Prowler. Going to have to drop. Weak in 7. Going to have to draw these teams down. Try and bait them into essentially making that mistake. Going to be difficult to do. This late in the game as the lobby starts to close. You can see where that next circle is going to end, and it is in the middle of nowhere. Ambino's team going to fall in 7th place. stay on board to R1C here, as they're going to be our current lobby leaders once we come out of this game. They've got themselves already 7 kills to roll with. Temper on 10. Temper looking to make a deep run here. Show the leaders they're here to play. 4 squads left. We're deep inside the top 5. Spyro going to be eliminated. They'll settle for 5 placement points. 7 placement points up for grabs now for the 3rd place team. Caustic playing peekaboo on the care package. Going to do plenty of damage, just not enough yet.
See one of them. Kakai there.
1 second.
I see one of them.
There.
Enemy spotted.
For any players that are hanging out in chat currently, please, just a reminder, you are able to change your drops if so desired. DOIs and drop maps are there. Temper, as of now, Temper going to be facing 2R1C in one hell of an uphill battle for them. 2R1C going to get this entry frag with the charge from the drone. Dubian does fall, cloaked in spades, looking to stay alive, trying to keep Temper moving. Temper needing some serious points to move their way up the leaderboard. A beautiful grenade comes through from Temper. That is going to be a detrimental grenade. Tommy Spades trying to stay alive, goes for the fake, not going to happen. Right now, 2R1C playing with food. 2R1C going to come out on top of that. A beautifully coordinated push out of 2R1C to keep things alive. Brainsy going to run into the storm, and just like that, 2R1C finally have a win under their belt. Game 1, they took 2nd. Game 2, they took 3rd. Game 3, they finally put the victory to bed. We'll be back in just a few with game number 3. We'll throw up scores as soon as they're available. We'll see you soon. Jag Adams, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. Saw it here first, EA. G Dolphin looking for Kings Canyon in comp. We'll bring it into ALGS Year 5. Let's not go crazy, okay? Let's not go crazy. Game 4 getting ready to start here shortly, chat. Andy Jackson checks, you handsome ANC outplayed devils. Thank you for the follow. You guys are enjoying playing some comp here. So as mentioned, before this, ANC outplayed in 2R1C. Tied. Obviously, some things have changed, as you can see, for the good. And I'm still not sure, chat, but my volume control is still here. I don't know, it won't go away.
I want you to come over. I wish that you would come and give me something to prove. Won't you pull me closer? I think that I'm obsessed with everything that you do.
Alright, just waiting for that last player to load in, it looks like.
Trying to be patient. You look like a painting. It's so frustrating. I hate it, yeah. I probably shouldn't say this. I probably should erase it. I probably shouldn't say this. I wanna be
There we go. Everyone's getting ready to lock, load, and load into game number 4. Reminder, this is the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. Today is the day for the weekend warriors. Got some top-level talent, but we've also got the teams that they work 9 to 5 during the week. You know? And that's okay. Looks like the missing player is going to be on Scar's team. Saying the player couldn't get in, which is exactly what it looks like. Trevor in lobby. So normally, just so everyone's aware, the DC rules, at least for us, if 2 or more participants DC from separate teams, we reset. This way, and we've had this happen, so I've learned from experience, we do not allow players to just say, oh, I DC'd 2 from the same team, you know, because Timmy Two Thumbs will just Alt F4 Apex, and here we are. All right, let's turn down the music, and let's get ready for Game 4. We're over halfway done in the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. 2R1C has taken a hefty lead with an average placement of 2nd. Sitting in 1st with 59 points to their name. Let's pull up this next map, see where things are going to go. Can't imagine we're going to see too many crazy contests, but I say that, and of course, RoarXD out for blood. They lost one contest, not going to lose another. Danmatic goes for absolute bonker mode. 3 in a row. Able to hit another one. Jen should be able to come in and clean up the Bangalore. She does exactly that. Here comes the last remaining kills as Toe Slappers fall to RoarXD. So Toe Slappers, as a reminder, needed some KP last game. They had 1 point. They moved up to 13th with 9. RoarXD was sitting in 19th, a tie for 18th, excuse me, with 1 point. And now they've decided to earn themselves some more KP as well. The shots from Phoenix coming from Convergent, not going to pose too much of a threat. At least, just yet, I should say, for the time being.
Hostile, my marker.
I can't imagine a world where Convergent pushes up on RoarXD completely unexpected, but I say that in RoarXD getting ready for the push. Danmatic still running with a longbow and a Peacekeeper, and while I love me a good game of shoddy snipers, Apex Legends is not the time to do that. Unless, of course, this was that wonderfully crafted LTM that came out a while ago, because my goodness, I'd not do well with it, but it was fun. Try and get it over to Danmatic. Does have the 3x on the Woodland Chuck Havoc, trying to hit some of those shots from range. They would play with a couple of those death boxes if they wish.
We should continue there.
This is going to be Boogie's team. I do believe Hambino has eyes on them already, and he does. Hambino caught a little off guard by the player on the right-hand side, but able to hit 57 in return. That's going to be Boogie's girls over here in Gauntlet. A very active spot for them to pick. Players were given a Kings Canyon drop map prior to this. But that's okay. Only gives you a little bit of an idea. Players are allowed to, of course, change those drops if they desire. Able to contest if they desire. For Watson and Co. also getting ready to move over towards Hambino. Here comes the Boogie Girls right now getting ready to be inside of a sandwich, and not the good kind you order at a New York deli. Llama Bama pushing up with the car. Bloodhound ult does come out, misses a couple of those shots up close, but not too many. Unfortunately, doesn't get the full reload. Gonna go 4 shots. Not gonna happen. Hambino going to be able to come out on top of the Boogie Girls fight. Also getting ready to clutch off this third party. Hambino, Yaz, and Ruby trying to hold their ground. Does look like they're able to down Adams, and on top of that, here comes an additional third party. This is going to be Team Droids. As mentioned, Scarlet and Co. looking to do this as a duo.
Enemy there.
Hambino's team currently unfazed by the fact that they were getting pushed by a third party and a fourth party. Pushing up yet again. Hambino's team trying to fend off every single player, and see how the damage is. Roar XD up in the top right, you do see Jen there, which we'll jump onto in a second. Hambino getting ready to push in, take down his flesh, push that down. Here comes the shot from Voodoo to finish off for Watson. Now we're jumping up top here to see what's going the hell on, because my goodness gracious, Roar XD came out on top of a fight and then got third and fourth party. There's still 3 other teams in the area. ANC outplayed Convergent and Phoenix Legacy. Phoenix Legacy up in 10th place currently with 14 points. Convergent sitting in 7th with 24. ANC outplayed sitting in 2nd with 39. Oxygen in third, excuse me, with 35. Top 5 slowly carving their way out above the rest. If you want to see the current scores, you can use command now. That's exclamation point NOW in chat. Or hell, you want to see the leaderboard and the rest of the other cool stats that order stats capable of pulling? Use exclamation point scores. That'll give you a direct link to the overstat.
Let's transfer to that spot.
Oxygen Esports sitting in 3rd, as mentioned, only 4 points behind ANC outplayed. Kill points, able to get 1. This is going to be Spiral. Spiral's going to go as quickly as they can, and it's not going to matter. Aiden said, you know what I'm going to do? No fly zone. Again. Well played out of Oxygen Esports. Emperor was eliminated, which is a big shocker as they just took 3rd in game number 3, moving themselves up to 8th with 21 points. Not tied with anybody else just yet. This is Hambino. Hambino versus Droids, and Scarlet is down. Trevor looks like he's going to go off the map. I love the style. You can't kill me. Can't get the kill point. Droid's going to be eliminated. You have to assume that the moment that ball pops up and you get the KP, that's exactly what has taken place. And it is a northwestern zone. We're going to Spotted Lake at the end of this game. Not an area I'm a huge fan of playing, especially in a comp setting. I do love the area as a whole. R1C. Who are they battling? I believe it's Storm. They're in the Storm. Get out of that. Give themselves a little bit of an extra there. Minotaur picks up the extended bin. These teams playing simultaneously parallel on the edge of zone 12. Just trying to get in, give themselves a stretch. Grass to play on. Luckily for them, Zephyr's E-Kittens are on the lookout. Roar XD, they're back on their feet. Jen's gonna throw out the energy barricade, giving her team a little bit of room, being able to funnel those enemies the way that they would like to. not going to be taking any fight, any aggression just yet, waiting for potentially this next circle to see what's going on.
Head in that direction, darlings.
Eagle going to be making their way towards runoff. Mandy did hear. Mandy, go back. Mandy, go back. There's a loot tick. It's too late. It's too late, chat. I should be able to go open that loot tick. That's the
Always
lobby.
better than iron sights.
They should be mine. Phoenix Legacy right now, able to positioning in the center of this circle, ready for one of the various circles to pull up here to the northwest, only a little bit longer. I want my giant arm move my whole mouse. Irie showing she still has what it takes to play with Michael Jordan, bouncing off of the walls like crazy. Ambino and company will be coming up on 2 R1C potentially, depending on which route they decide to go. Their current positioning just outside of, or just west of Market, though, I cannot imagine they don't just kind of rush into the other side of Bunker up here. Ambino, Ambino's alone, so, you know, there's that. This was a completely other team, so my apologies. Ambino should be able to get around this ring pendant. He does have a couple heals. Only 4 currently, so that is a little bit worrisome as far as resources are concerned. Does spot quite a few. Will be able to get those. Times the first aid correctly. Ambino just drove 26 plus hours to his new place, his new setup. So playing on what I would imagine is zilch sleep. Still doing very well, though. 9th place, tied with Phoenix Legacy, 14 points. Bino using Beast of the Hunt to run just a little bit faster, increase that run speed just a little bit. Still playing zone. Ambino a zone player, confirmed. Oxygen Esports getting ready to dive right in. Hit these shots from range. Aiden keeping players at bay. Aiden also watching the other side of this. This is going to be Storm. Storm currently in 16th place with 6 points, needing the kill points, needing the placement points, pushing up towards Oxygen Esports, opting to retreat. A relatively wise decision for the time being. Oxygen, they do have high ground. You see up top right here, Ambino going to fall as they were pushing in through the ring. Brainsy, just a potential little tap is all it's going to take. Seconds away from the closure of the 4th ring in the 4th game. Call the Illuminati because that shit's crazy. Has fallen dead. Pride able to get the 1 clip on the Mad Maggie. Mandy Pink still alive. Minimal health, but Prowler in hand. Prowler is on burst, so showing a little bit of control. Zone starting to nick away. Here, the fire emphasis not going to matter. Ego has still stayed. Directly in front of him. That's going to be Ghost. The Team Nemo has pushed in and June, last remaining player from Esports, directly in Ghost. The 3rd party. It sounds like a 2R1C push, doesn't it, with that drone? Esports eliminated. XD eliminated. We are down into the top 10. Placement points jump up to 2 points per team now, guaranteed. All you have to do is better. See that next ring pull. ANC outplayed the only team currently inside of that next ring. Phoenix Legacy very, very close to jumping on board, as well as Zephyr's E-Kittens.
I spotted an enemy over here.
The best names in Apex Legends. Like, I think we all have to agree. We all love Zephyr. Why can't we all be E-Kittens?
Watch out.
Zephyr, for those who are not familiar, ALGS caster, Apex Legends phenomenon. For some reason, an Apex EU fanboy. No disrespect. Storm going going to be eliminated. Storm was trying to make a little bit, I think, too much happen that game, and that's okay. You have to take those chances to get the results you're looking for. And please just be patient with the visual clutter that has come up. I do know how to get rid of it. I swear I will, because it goes away in third person. Sorry you had to see Bangalore like that. Meatball going to be eliminated at the hands of 2R1C. 2R1C right now with a 20-point lead over the remainder of the lobby, and they're not done.
Body shield here. Level 4.
I got one over there.
NC Outplayed is alive still, as is Oxygen way over here. Yes, so the top 3 teams are top 4 teams, because Meatball just died. So top 4 teams are all still alive. Oxygen going to go for this long rotation, trying to keep an eye on where
Right here.
Dark is. Here comes the boosted Devo, baby. You gotta look out for that every single time. Hierarchy going to charge on the drone. That play out of Dorfing going to get the break from range on the Volt.
Enemy over there.
Jocko calls out down below, does see the Bangalore, has that three-time sight on the Nemesis, so can hit these shots from range if they and they do. Thorfinn going to be able to down Phoenix. That is going to be, I believe, conversion, yes. Energy Barricade comes out, keeps 2R1C at bay for the time being. 2R1C not looking to take that fight as eagerly as maybe Convergent was thinking was going to happen, but OXG now has moved their way to the tunnel. Going to have to take down that Energy Barricade, puts up a little bit of breathing room. Aiden will be broken. Say very early, as they've taken, you know, top 3s all game, but that'll be their worst placed game yet in 7th place. ANC Outplayed now looking to capitalize. A win will net them 12 placement points plus the kill points they already have in the game. That's what they've got thus far. Only 4. Gonna have to just add a couple more kill points, chip away at that lead. We just have 2 more games after this, but you don't want to have to do it all in one game. And I do think that the reason the visual clutter exists right now is because I was on a player who got hit with a drone charge when it went off. Because it's not there, it's there. I think I figured it out, chat. I already got it. Gooch. Not a great ending to this zone. Oh my goodness. In the middle of the river, you can see this little ring here. This is where it's going to end. ANC Outplayed, plenty of room to just kind of sit here nice and comfortably. Nothing crazy for them to do right now. They've got that building. They can drop down when they're ready. Llama Bala, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the Apex Proving Grounds. Spawning that rolling thunder from afar. G-Dog been trying to go for that one little pick real quick. Not going to happen. Hanging out with G-Dolphin's team for the time being. Nothing too crazy just yet. Beautiful shots out of Doge to get that extra flesh hit. Not going to matter. Players are going to continue to fall. G-Dolphin's going to down Kyrie. And we'll jump over to Zephyr's Ekans as they're playing alongside. A beautiful track there out of Angie. Someone give me her aim training playlist. Zephyr's Ekans should be able to fully reset here. And they are. Unfortunately, you got to shoot about 1,000 watts in fences. So that's what happens when you build it. We are officially down to the top 5 squads. Zephyr's E-Kittens, a little bit of work to do. They are in 6th, but they are tied with 5th. So technically speaking, the top 5 teams are still alive. Technically speaking. There's an asterisk, but the top 5 teams are alive. They were tied with Meatball for 5th. 5 looking to add some more points of their own. But 2R1C, they did give themselves quite a big lead, and Phoenix going to drop down on top of Nate, able to take that down. OXG now down to 2. Reed's rotating inside in Sewer, trying to get himself enough time to get situated, but this final circle with a minute 45 left. There's not going to be much time for anything, especially healing. Have time to pop that dip, but the half walls are coming out. Here comes the charge out of Angie, playing that conduit for her team. As in Mabel, Jefferson gets a beautiful hit for 131. Angie does down one. Adolf over to the western side of the front has been eliminated. Dolphin becomes a new affiliate. Here comes the Arc Stars. Angie's going to back up just a touch as Nazedia takes that damage for the team. Blair is out. You saw that when we used earlier, that big engulf playing the Dolphins team. It has all but an end game view. Plenty of fight to work with, plenty of rotation if needed. Quick little nade out of Doge. Ruger also looking for the next victim. The Catwall's going to come out shortly, getting themselves so uncovered. OXG eliminated, Zephyrzine Kittens are eliminated. As of right now, it is a battle between G-Dolphin and ANCL Played, 2 of the final teams in Weekend Warriors. They're going to have to climb up over this to end out game number 4. Here comes one. G-Dolphin takes down Chex, and that's going to do it as G-Dolphin takes game number 4 of Weekend Warriors. We will be back in just a few, and I'll throw up the scores once we have them, and jump into game number 5.
We have our Apex champions.
Tunda! What's up, Tunda? Game number 5 here. We'll turn off the scores here in just a second. This lobby kicks. Beautiful. What an end to a beautiful, beautiful series. We wait for all these final players to get situated in the lobby. Still have no idea what's going on, why my PC is being an absolute menagerie of Zumbas. I have no idea. Had volume control up all game long, and that's, you know what, it's okay. We're getting used to it at this point. Looks like we've got everybody in. The big question's going to be, can anybody come in these final 2 games and really put a stop to what 2R1C has been doing? Click my buttons correctly. There we go. Western side zone. Looks like runoff's gonna be the hot drop. We've seen a couple teams dropping over here, including including Boogie's Girls dropping down to the southwest corner at Gauntlet. Keep an eye up on Spotted Lake, where we've been watching, I believe, those Toe Slappers and Roar XD. Going over to Storm in 2R1C instead. An absolute turn of events is 2R1C. Looking to hit a couple of these. Not sure what Uchako was. If Uchako just hit that RE45 slide jump, hip fire, chaos, that would have been it for me. Beautiful. Shots. Beautiful nades. Erica trying to finish up this final player. Does have the down shield removed, able to take down one more. Mad Mike gonna fall in a little 2v. All right, we're gonna go to another team. Nope, they're gonna do drone things, and they're gonna fuck up my HUD. Love you guys at 2R1C, but we'll come back to you later. Weewoo down here taking their time. Big problems right now down in the southwest corner of the map, where we've got Her Watson just below Boogie. We've got Hambino, who's been playing peekaboo with Boogie and co all day long, and we've now got a runoff fight as Roar XD has surprised us yet again, and now they've dropped on top of Convergent. Convergent currently in 7th place with 41. Roar XD sitting in 18th with 5. Needs to just add a couple kills as quickly as possible. Just misses that set. Woodland going to get his own trade. That's what you love to see. That's best case scenario, getting your own trade. Dan not going to go for the heals. Dan instead going to try and do longbow something. Going to go for the change quick. Not going to matter. Convergent going to come out on top. Roar XD falls earlier than they would have liked to, and will be the first team eliminated here in game number 5. Here comes Team Hambino. This is best case for Boogie's Girls as they start to rotate to the south. Uncontested. D-Sports Gaming will be eliminated as well. Top right of the screen. Cloaked. Able to take down the team by himself. Weewoo taking damage in the top right. I was looking for Ding Pride.
Gotta hop up here. Skull pierce.
They're going to go over and try and finish up poor Ashley, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Weewoo down to just Wee. You guys like that shit? That was a good pun, right? It's a good one. Come on, chat. Shit was free. How could I not? Plenty of shots raining over this way as Meatball also looking to make their way in. Add some extra herbs and spices to this fight. I'm done with bad jokes for right now. Droid's gonna throw out this energy barricade, give themselves a little bit of breathing room, able to get their full team into lobby this game. Scarlet, Trevor, and Moonlight trying to add some kills to their name. Her Watson on the other side of this fight, looking through smoke. 405 rounds of light ammo right now in Unruly's backpack. There's not a shortage of it. but 405 could make a shortage in this area for sure. Relic looking absolutely drained.
Watch it. Hostile landed near me.
Pretty sure Maxine just went and did. I'm not sure if Maxine actually got that banner. Maxine went in, sacrificed herself for Ashwee. What a teammate, ladies and gentlemen. Ego gonna come out on top of that fight. Mandy Pink, Jenner, and Den Pride. Been playing well all day. And Convergent, just like that, has been eliminated. We're just going to keep our eye over here on Runoff, which is where it seems a lot of these fights are taking place. Oxygen moved down into containment yet again. I do believe this should be Storm? Spiral, excuse me. Storm, I believe, last game. Isu going to be taking that damage inside at the hands of Vayne. Thermites are going to come out. The energy barricade giving them a little bit of breathing room. Love the use of the Bangalore all here. Pushes them inside right into where you want them. Fire, and they will forget to watch out from behind as Oxygen Esports has started their push. Reeds takes down one, meets the final player for Spiral, and that is going to be all that was written as OXG comes out on top of the fight in containment yet again. Trying to add a couple kills to the tally. Yaz does fall. Ambino tried to climb at the wrong time. This looked like he was being shot by his teammate there, which was kind of interesting. Voodoo's back just a touch. Call Spades. A beautiful turn onto Hambino. Knew he was sitting just around the outside of that corner. Not going to make a big difference as Voodoo tries to get away. Here comes G-Dolphin going for the rotation. Does opts to go up and over them instead of directly through them. So Temper right now adding a couple more points. Reminder, they are in 9th place with 21. The live standings, you can use exclamation point now in chat or exclamation point scores directly to the leaderboard. Other than that, you can hang out, just vibe, and watch some competitive Apex like I. 2R1C still sitting in the lead. They are 14 points ahead of ANC Outplayed. ANC Outplayed already on the western side of the map. They've already locked down a location they'd like to call home. Nice try, boys. We're all crafting right now. Love it here. Ava playing Zone Monkey is in the top 15. Quick down out of Meatballs. I saw the kill in the feed. It was too late. Droid's going to be eliminated. 14 squads left. One more game after this. Everybody vying for that little bit of extra placement to give themselves a nice sweet taste of prize pool. $240 for first place, $150 for second, $60 for third. And then tonight's kill leader will get an additional $25. Let's see here.
Subject spotted.
Is Thorfinn. 16 kills across all 4 games. Uchako, second place with 15. G-Dolphin with 12. Shex with 11. And Doge with 10. That'll round out your top 5 players. If you want to see more player details, command scores going to be the recommendation for that. We'll give you an external leaderboard link to our friends over at Overstat.
Shield battery here.
Getting ready for a couple teams to push in here. Zephyr Z Kittens also making the rotation into Runoff. Do love the grenade dump. In the Zedia. Trying to check that hall, make sure no one's down the other end. Nobody home. Ava and Maxine back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Wee Woo is not done and dusted. Angie able to take down Adam. Go for this finish as quick as possible. Tally up the KP, ladies and gentlemen. It's not done yet. There it is. Jack Adams going to be finished. Zedia dumps the grenade in front of that door. Opts to back up just a little bit to heal. Mayborn also going to take some time to heal right now. A beautiful heal off.
Enemy nearby.
Everybody except Angie. Gas container comes out. Should be able to actually never mind. Take that back. Angie now in a little bit of a situation as Toe Slappers are eliminated top flight. We're getting ready to go to the top 12 teams. These teams starting to pick up the aggression now that we're later into the event. Everyone's starting to learn their opponents in the best way possible. Zephyr Z-Kid still alive. Angie unfortunately has fallen. The grenade comes out from Zedia again. Should be able to hit for quite a few there. Potentially get just around the corner. Beautiful damage coming through from Zephyr Z-Kittens. Unfortunately, unable to make it stick. 2R1C, they're on vacation right now. Look at this. Look at Hyarka. Handsome, sword forward, drone bouncing.
Let's go there.
Beautiful day to be 2R1C. Get a 14-point lead in Game 5. You're almost into the top 10. Boogie's Girls has broken in to the top 12. Boogie's Girls, as of right now, their current average placement is 16.3. So beyond excited to see them in the top 12, looking for a top 10. Unfortunately, between them and Zone is going to be Hambino, which I do believe Boogie's kryptonite is spelled Hambino. Hambino's pushed them every single time down the gauntlet, except for this one game decided the third party over here towards runoff. Reeds is going to be down to the OXG ANC Outplayed fight kicking off. ANC Outplayed needing to stay alive for this. Bane able to finish up Shex. Gonna go for the revive outside. A beautiful play. Trying to give OXG a little bit of an advantage over ANC. Gonna go to that side quick. Finish up Willow. It should just be Shex, I believe. Andy Jax, excuse me, ANC Outplayed going to be eliminated. Vayne taking it all into his own hands to make sure OXG is not done and out just yet. G Dolphins team, another team that's currently in the top 3. They have 50 points and a Game 4 win. G Dolphin just 4 points ahead of OXG, trying to stay alive. Has not added the kill points just yet that they're looking for, but just around the corner in no time at all. The Boogie Girls have broken into the top 10, ladies and gentlemen. Caustic Bangalore Bloodhound, an absolutely kitted setup. Looks like we've got some controller looting going on, and that's okay. Just down here, Hambino, Voodoo, and Yaz trying to go against Meatball. You see Goat fall in the top right of the screen. Hambino's going to go for that scan. Finds the player over to the edge. Goes for the revive now on Yaz. Voodoo able to pick that up. Hambino, quick to reload, relocate. Temper eliminated. We're inside the top 10. We've added a couple kills to the Boogie Girls. We're inside of the top 8 as they're inside next zone. They've got the barrels already in place. Will this be their game? Ladies and gentlemen, we're cheering for the Boogie Girls if you can't tell.
Saw someone out there. Stay focused. Extended light company out there. Level 3.
See, now we have this very strategic game. A little bit of mouse and cheese, if you will. I don't know what's going on with my PC today, chat. I am so sorry. Mouse is bugging all over. We're figuring it out. OXG has started the rotation into zone. On board with Boogie for the time being. It does look like Phoenix Legacy was getting a little bit closer. Going to start holding product. Alpha Draft with the Kraber. You know what? I like the skin choice. It's the current one I use. Not taking too many peeks just yet. Not sure who's on the other end of that tunnel. Bino. Charged up from Voodoo. We're gonna take a nice big sip of Gamer Subs. Excuse me, and get ready for the end game. playing relatively passive for the time being, as mentioned. Except for 2R1C, who's jumped right on board Team Ambino. 2R1C, an extensive 14-point lead currently over the remainder of the lobby. That is a win and kills. Chaco going to take a little bit of damage. He is able to get the shield battery off, though. Shots come through, just misses a couple at the end, and that would have been it. Smoke comes out from Uchaku. Beautiful smoke for Thorfinn to able to down Ambino. Ambino's team starting to look like they're in trouble until we go to 2v2 just like that, and it is actually a 2v1, excuse me. Yaz able to down Uchaku, but Thorfinn able to down Yaz. So it can be that final player for Ambino, which should be Voodoo. Popping that shield battery, plenty of time to do so. As the teams push in, Boogie's still nice and comfortable inside of the top floor. Phoenix Legacy just below them, not looking to push in just yet. Ambino's team going to be eliminated. We are down to 3 points for placement. G Dolphin and Co. able to eliminate OXG on this contest western side of zone. Next time we're going to pull off in the middle of nothing. Phoenix Legacy currently getting ready to fight over the girls. Alpha able to do a little bit of damage on one, but taking damage from another. Just misses out on downing that player, but Boogie Girl's going to be eliminated. 6th place, their best finish of the evening. That's what we love to see. We're learning every single game, making those adaptations as needed. And it shows right there. Phoenix Legacy does have one player down. We're down to the top 5. 2R1C playing it smart, playing the slow game. They know they've got the resources to work with. Ashui going to be eliminated. We will fall in 5th. Go's going to be popping these rocks, trying to keep an eye on where his team is. Where are the opponents? Ego down to 2. Jenner. Oh, I tried to get off of the screen, chat. I tried. I did it. Hell yeah. Good job, everyone. Great teamwork. Ego inside of the top 3. Looking. Ego. Phoenix Legacy. That was good. It said Ego for a second, I swear. Inside the top 3. G Dolphin, Phoenix Legacy, and 2R1C. 2 of those teams inside of the top 3. Phoenix Legacy inside of the top 10. Looking to push it even further. Doing exactly that this game, but we do have to call out Thorfinn, who is already the lobby kill leader of the evening, adding 8 to his total. And as you can see, using a little bit of assist from his teammates, so that's okay. 50 seconds, excuse me.
We've got a bad guy. They're close. Let's go that way.
Everybody taking their time, testing out what the other teams may have. Ayarka gonna lose the drone.
I think we should go here.
Be able to have that visual asset. Goes with the cheeky little wall bounce climb. Ryan is super glide, hits that one. Cougar covering the rotation. A beautiful play for G Dolphin and Co. to give themselves an advantage over 2R1C. Hits for 95, a beautiful shot out of Doge. Lands that one. Back over to Phoenix Legacy. They're sitting inside the building, taking the time looting. Plenty of resources to work with. Alpha does have an extra magazine inside of the Kraber. Appreciate you, Skylake. Glad you're enjoying the event so far. Circle's begun to close. We're a minute 45 out from an absolute winner. Reminder to R1C, 14 points ahead of anybody else in the lobby. G Dolphin and Co. They have something to say about it. They're sitting in 3rd. Phoenix Legacy also looking to move themselves out of the top 10 and up into the top 5. Half left on the final circle. Phoenix Legacy has found themselves a little bit of cover. Alpha Draft still does have the Kraber in pocket. Over 300 rounds in Kyrie's bag. As the ring starts to hit their back, G Dolphin and Co. on the other side of the wall. A Cougar has taken damage, gonna drop down quickly. 2R1C still playing head glitch. The Rolling Thunder is going to come out from Uchako. Plenty of rounds to work with in the Nemesis endgame, getting ready to break loose. 2R1C shooting at G-Dolphins team as they've moved into the circle. Moving over towards Phoenix Legacy. Getting ready to fight this team up against G-Dolphin. Catwall is out. The cover is there. The drone comes through. 2R1C. G-Dolphin playing rocks underneath. They are going to lose Sabs and Alpha Draft. G-Dolphin's team going to be eliminated. 2R1C is looking for blood, and they find it. 2R1C, ladies and gentlemen, they've gone just on an absolute tear this evening. 2R1C comes out on top of game number 5. We'll be back in a few minutes with game number 6 and the closure to this week's Apex Legends Proving Grounds.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me
Just 1 second, chat. We're just waiting for one of the players had a quick connection issue. And we'll be right back with the final game.
can make me.
Waiting for the final player here. Roar XD. Do you want to really just talk over those scores, though, that you just saw on screen? It's looking, ladies and gentlemen, like it's 2R1C coming out on top of this in dominating style. Okay, getting ready to send game number 6, but 2R1C sitting in first with 96 points. Yes, 96 after 5 games. 53 kills. G Dolphins team successfully moves up to second place with 63. ANC outplayed down to third with 56. OXG fourth place with 55. And Meatball gonna round out your top 5 with 39. Can we give Z Effers Kittens some love? They're 1 point behind. Sorry I said Zephyr. I'm sorry I said it like that. Zephyr's E-Kittens. 6th place, 38 points, 1 point behind that top 5 finish. We do have a couple of DCs. So we're going to give this just 1 second here. Unfortunately, it does happen, especially when you use the lobbies as much as we do here in the Proving Grounds. Every once in a while, get some DCs. We'll give this lobby one more test. Lost a player from G Dolphin, lost a player from Phoenix Legacy. As a reminder, that is the one stipulation we need to reset, is 2 different DCs on 2 different teams. So we'll reset this lobby real quick, get all of the players back in. Imagine if you could do this in ranked, be like, you know what? Nobody wins. Match ended, baby. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. I'd still be bronze, but that would be horrible.
I think the girls with their nails done
We're going to give this a second here just to see. Yes, we'll give that a second to just kind of, reset. Sometimes when you start the match that quickly, the server's still active. And as you can see, unfortunately, Doge here. Doge did get kicked off G Dolphins team. I can't move them over. It does take me a little bit of time, I gotta copy paste all the names over, so we're just gonna see if it resets. Like I said, if not, no big deal. We'll figure it out. I don't have any patience, chat. I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw up the leaderboard for the time being. And I'm just going to set up a new lobby. So I will be back in a few minutes with that new lobby, and we will go from there. so everybody knows in chat, we do have the new lobby up. Players are going to be joining that shortly, but look at the way that leaderboard breaks down. 2R1C running away with this lobby. Owen, thank you for the follow. 2R1C in first with 96. G-Dolphin in second with 63. ANC outplayed with 56. Rounding out that top three. OXG, still hungry, still on the heels. And I guess I should mention Meatball sitting in fifth with 39, rounding that out. Players are asking. I'm just going to turn this up real quick. I want to show you guys this, okay? Mazita is better than Shex, confirmed. I'm joining ANC outplayed for ALGS next year. Very disappointing news for Boom TV as they lose one of the best TOs in the business, you know? Not really. That's obnoxious. I do love Apex Legends. I do love organizing Apex Legends events. I do love organizing all events, really. Twitch clip made the bad quality. All right, cool. Love that. Mr. Michael Hockle. Getting the players in as quickly as possible, though, everyone, and then we'll drop into the final game here. As it stands, 2R1C stage to walk away with first. Waiting to see who's going to battle it out for the remaining prize money. G-Dolphin doing a great job. Himself. We will move you manually. Toe slappers. Waiting for toe slappers. I was so confused. Chat. I'm down fucking bad right now. We're gonna do a 1-minute timer here for players. I was sitting in the ANC outplayed team slot, and this is what happens. Here, I thought they were just I'm out. Toe Slappers will be withdrawing from the event. It looks like going to be finishing with 10 points, an average placement of 14.8, 6 kills to their names. Just like that, we're ready for game number 6. 2 teams missing, so the 54-60 count is correct. This will be the final game of our Weekend Warriors event here in the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. If you are looking to join events just like this, make sure to use !Discord. That'll propo you to join the Discord for the Proving Grounds. Excuse my bumbling of words there. I get too excited about Proving Ground stuff. You can self-assign your roles and look out for future events just like this because all I have to say is February is going to be fun. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Whether you like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, Valorant, and more, though, please use command Discord. Check out the Proving Grounds Discord. There's channels for self-promotion, org promotion, looking for game, you name it. You'll find what you're looking for on your next tap throw. That wasn't even an ad read, by the way. I was completely blind. One second, chat. Just try. I'm gonna chat. I don't know what is going on. I can't even use my mouse right now. I'm gonna freak out. Unfortunately, had a team miss the ping to join the final lobby, so. All right, well, we're back. We're focused up on Apex Legends. We're in Game 6 of the Proving Grounds Weekend Warriors event. And my goodness gravy, we have some kills on the board already. I definitely missed a contest or two. Going to be Roar XD that lost that Who took down Roar? So that's going to be Meatball. Meatball Brainsy, nonetheless. Comes through. 2R1C eliminated. That is not something you expected to see. To 2R1C. Manny Picking Company, Ego, Jenner right now the only surviving team here for Ego. Zedia and company able to take down two so far. That's going to be the finisher for Zephyr's Kittens. Ego Storm going to be eliminated. You're going to notice very quickly here in Game 6, teams are going to get eliminated much faster. If we actually get into Zone 6, I would be astonished. That's what these players like to do. You know, you play these very aggressively. Volume down? No? Okay, I don't know. All right, so let's talk leaderboard for the time being. We've got the teams fighting already, so let's talk about the good, the juicy, the details. First place as it stands, 2R1C with 96. G-Dolphins team in second with 63. ANC outplayed in third with 56. Only 1 point behind them, it is OXG in fourth with 55. Meatball rounding out that top five with 39. 2R1C, however, running away with this lobby. They've got a second, third, first, and first place finish in 5 games, 4 podiums, excuse me. Did not podium in game number 4. Will not podium here in game number 6. so I was correct. That stupid lay. I'm going to have to move the layover chat, but
Level 3.
I'm not going to do it right now. Boogie and Co. up on top of the ship, way over in the middle of the ocean. That's okay. Love the danger play out of them. Pick up the aggression. Boogie Girls up in 18th currently, tied with Roar XD. 6 points to their names, a couple kills.
Standard stock here. Level 2. Helps keep that target centered.
Esports able to take that shot onto Sabs. Not something you expect to see in the kill feed this early, I should say, is Phoenix Legacy in trouble. Kyrie burning. Alpha Draft going to have to dip out of here as D-Sports coming out on top of a contest. They do have a couple kills to their name. The Mad Maggie comes through. Beautiful use of that to finish off one. We go for that loot very quickly. Here comes Oxygen Esports. They have the high ground. They have the 30-30 in the hand of Reeves. Comes out able to give away such reliable, useful information to your teammates when it does. Vayne already on their heels. Also stunned by the Rolling Thunder. Gonna miss that target shot coming through from Aiden. Able to finish up D-Sports, and here's RX Angie and Co. Zephyr Z-Kittens taking shots from afar. Picks up the beacon. Banner, no worries there. Temper also going to be eliminated. OXG down much more than I think they were expecting. And now we've got to go find... Alpha Draft did pick up a Kraber kill, so very curious about where that kill actually came from. Zephyr Z-Kittens, however, sitting comfortably for the time being. We're able to pick up a couple kills. Convergent is now in a fight. We're jumping over to her. Watson unruly, unfortunately, falls right as we get there. Convergent falls as we do as well. ANC outplayed, coming out on top of that. Gonna do some impressions, actually. It's always welcome, as long as it's not, we were gonna be eliminated, and I do believe we got the visual clutter, so apologies for everyone. Can't figure out what's making this happen, but I'm trying, because we can go into, we'll just watch the whole event in third person like this. Beautiful. Just like this, we have no real information. D-Dolphin getting ready to push in, gonna throw some catwall action for their team. Cougar trying to keep things moving forward. We do have one down. This is going to be Boogie Girls on the other side of this fight. G-Dolphin and Hambino have been chasing them down all day, it seems like. Doge does have the Rolling Thunder out. We're going to be able to finish up Tiger. It's the break on the Bloodhound. The wraparound from a Doge takes down Boogie Girls. We're down to 7 teams remaining. As I mentioned, things are going to move abnormally fast here in game number 6. Everyone knows what's needed placement point wise. Everyone knows all of those ins and outs, those little fun details. Those have been getting score updates as the event goes on, as well as all of you in chat, as well as a direct link to the leaderboard, making sure the players know where they stand every step of the way. Zephyr's E-Kitten now taking some shots over at Oxygen, who reset, was able to get in their down player, get that banner, respawn them in, and now start to make this rotation with zone. You can see that creeping downhill. Shots coming through from Conduit, from range. Trying to just land a couple extra. Oxygen going to have to opt to go in through what I've only called Death Valley before when playing with mutuals, because I don't know what else to call it. If you get caught in here, you're pretty much dead. That's my experience. Unfortunately, Alpha just misses that Kraber shot. I'm pretty sure Bloodhound was jumping over at the time. 30-30 comes through from Sabs. Not going to be enough. Kyrie has taken damage, looking to get that purple shield back up as quickly as possible. Sabs now engaging
A wee body landed nearby.
Meatball trying to stay alive. Going to go for a long rotation, get behind them. Able to change the tide just a touch. Waiting for the player to peek around the either side, unable to do so. Phoenix Legacy going to be eliminated at the hand of Meatball. Phoenix Legacy down and out. They were in 8th place with 33. We'll have to wait to see where they finish, but being this deep in, you've got to assume a pretty guaranteed top 10 finish. Oxygen going with a long rotation. Reminder, they only need a couple points to surpass ANC Outplayed. A win and some kills will do the trick. As it stands right now, though, even with the 4 kill points, Oxygen Esports is ahead of ANC Outplayed. G Dolphins team are still alive as well. They're the 2nd place team. 2R1C, our 1st place team, currently down and out. Now relatively early in this final game. Not going to have to worry too much about it. 26 points. 26 points ahead of 2nd place. 2R1C's been on a tear this lobby.
I like this spot's energy. Let's go.
I love the split here. You've got 3 teams in zone, literally middle of next zone, and you've got 3 teams out of zone, literally just vying for anything. Big push out of Brainsy. Brainsy gonna down Kane, gonna hit that EVA 8 like it was nobody's business. Takes down Reed. Gonna get that guaranteed KP. Brainsy still down and out with shields, able to pick up a little bit. Gonna have to retreat here. Does have overheat, so we'll have to back up. This is down. Popping that shield battery, able to do so with ease. Oxygen down to 1. It's going to be just Aiden. Aiden, the lone survivor. Sniped out of midair, ladies and gentlemen. Meatball adds a kill point. Brainsy, the current kill leader, 7 kills, 2,001 damage for Meatball. Meatball was almost struggling a little bit through some of these later games, but really picked up their tempo, averaging 8.2 as a placement. Going to be almost down. Ghost unable to do so. That's going to be Mayboard and company. Here comes Zephyr's E-Kittens on the hunt. All of the final teams have moved into the circle. Got Zephyr's E-Kittens. They're Zephyr's E-Kittens. They do what they want, okay? Kill points have been far and few between here as we get later into the game, as all the players have begun kill hunting each other, getting those placements, you know, doing a little bit of griefing, a little friendly box bagging here or there. Scarlet waiting to release. Hits for 70. A beautiful shot. Just misses that other shot. Bocek, plenty of heals inside. I don't think they're going to have to worry about heals at all going into this game, late game. Got a couple friendly crows hanging out. Ravens. Brainsy not taking any of these shots. Plenty of shots coming through from ANC Outplayed. See they're utilizing that Volt 30-30 current. Definitely the meta, I would say. For back-to-back days of Apex Legends comp, I can definitely say it was one of the most used kits.
Tango spotted.
Round 4 is closing as we speak. Round 4 closure underway. 5 teams left, a couple of them in the top 5 looking to make their mark. Droids, it's going to be one of their best placements of the evening. 18th place, their current average across the 5 games. Did have a game they played as a duo, unfortunately. Moonlight was in it, to the lobby. Some friendly UFC. Beautiful shot out of Scarlet. Hits for 88. Keeps them at bay. Not going to be Brainsy. Brainsy just going to hang out inside of this bush. I love this play out of Brainsy so much. It's a big brain play. He's just outside zone. able to take Akugar. Why did I call him Akubar? I haven't even watched Aladdin lately. Summoning G-Dolphin Co. over very quickly. Be able to get inside, know that that's a full team. Probably going to get the res there. Can't imagine a world where they don't. Akugar is back up. Definitely got caught off guard. Dolphin. Players on the actual platform. Zephyr's E-Kittens living on the edge. Because essentially, these boxes, that forklift, and those pills. That is the only cover out here. But looking at this next ring right now, they're the only ones in the ring. And they're the only ones that are going to have this ring over here towards the end, which is an absolute death kneel. No Sheilas, no Newcastles, no walls, no problem. Zephyr's E-Kittens just trying to stay alive. G-Dolphin able to down one. G-Dolphin not giving up without a fight. Sitting in second with 63. How many can they add? Total on the day. Team's starting to play a little bit slower now. As you can tell, we're moving into round 5 momentarily. Round 5 closure is in and starting. Brains, he has himself some sort of hell position. He might be able to dump down. There's a little tuck away right here he might be able to get into. And as we move over to Floyd currently getting ready to take down ANC Outplayed, and they do. ANC Outplayed gonna have to hope that what they did is enough. But as of now, G-Dolphin's team looking to take second, ANC looking to take third. Unless OXG has done enough in the early stages of this contest. Like going to take their time, move in, heal slowly. We've also got one player from Zephyr's E-Kittens on the very edge of zone. Moving in ever so slowly. No cover in front of them. Going to have to jump once this kid is popped. Exactly that. Jumps into zone. Able to get into nothing at all. Meatball eliminated Zephyr's E-Kittens. We're in a 3-D, I believe. Shield, or the catwalk. Here comes G-Dolphin's team to take it all in game number 6, the final game of the Apex Legends Proving Grounds Weekend Warriors event. Clutchy, this big old sip of water is for you.
We have our Apex champions.
Ah, that's good. Wow, now I'm too hydrated. Great. All right, now we're just going to wait for these final scores. Still waiting for the final scores. Still waiting for the final scores. Oh my god, this is the worst part. Yeah, waiting for these final scores, man, I tell you, that's the stressful part. Got some tunes on for the time being. And talk about some real notable plays throughout the day, because there were quite a few. One of them being 2R1C's monstrous game. I know we've talked about them a little bit, but rightfully so. They've earned it. All right, scores are in. Dion, thank you for the follow. Let's take a look at where things end in today's Apex Legends Proving Grounds. 2R1C will settle comfortably into first. G-Dolphin, though, you do have to respect what G-Dolphin did. They were at 63 points. They had a 22-point game at the very end of this to bump themselves so far up into second it couldn't be touched. OXG did just enough. OXG was in fourth by 1. OXG is now in third by 1. Knocking ANC Outplayed just out of that top 3. A beautifully played game from Oxygen Esports. ANC Outplayed going to be fourth with 61. Meatball takes fifth with 58. That's going to be your top 5. If you do want to see the full leaderboard, you can use command scores here in chat. Other than that, I think the only thing left to do is to see who is live. Let's go see. I'm 99% sure that Hyarka will not be live. I'm pretty confident. He's not. Okay. Chaco, also not live. All right, we love that. I do believe, however... Oh, G-Dolphin also just went offline. All right. Everybody keeps going offline, chat. I don't know what to do. Dolphin! Thank you for the follow. Fucking G's today. You guys, that was insane. To watch you guys come back and just take over top 3, amazing stuff. This is going to be your final leaderboard. Your placement's done and dusted. First place goes to to R1C, so they'll take home 240. G-Dolphins team coming out in second with 85 points. They're going to take home 150. And third place goes to OXG. Little pizza money for every player, 20 bucks a person. Today's kill leader, which is an extra $25 as a standalone bounty, goes to Thorfinn, which I think we kind of expected when he was kill leader after game 2, kill leader after game 3, kill leader after game 4, etc. And then we're also going to be giving away $25 to, I believe it's Adams. I don't want to, or Pimp Daddy 69, sorry. Because he did get those 3 kills early on in game 1. It's Adams is going to be the winner of the $25 bounty there for the first team wipe. I'm Bazita. I'm with Boom TV in the Proving Grounds, and we've got plenty in store for